I'm not a cheater, but I've cheated before. Okay. Before y'all be all at my neck, leave me some of that liquid courage, some non-alcoholic beer. Get a little sip of that truth juice. Oh my God. Am I ready to tell the story? It's one more sip. Let me see. Oh my God, that is crisp. Welcome me. The year is 2016. Every relationship I had been in at this point, I had been cheated on. I mean, I just got out of a relationship or situationship or whatever you want to call it for 4 years with this man who would not stop cheating. I mean, child, he was cheating. Cheating must be like Disneyland, the happiest place on earth, because people kept doing it. Like, they just kept doing it to me. I've been cheated on so much. I was like, well, maybe I should give it a go. Maybe I should try it. So back in 2016, I was dating this nerd, and he was really nice. He was a cool dude. This is the first time and the only time anybody had ever asked me to be their girlfriend. So I was like, okay. This guy kept lying to me about stupid stuff. Like, I'm not talking about lying about women. And everybody knows I can't stand liars. And he would just lie. He was lying about his house. In retrospect, he probably was embarrassed by his home. But instead of just saying, hey, I don't feel comfortable having you in my house, he just would lie. So one time he said his ceiling was leaking on the first floor from the rain. It only drizzled that day. And like I said, I came out of a 4-year situationship where the man was lying and cheating and doing all type of stuff. So I didn't believe a word he said, right? But anyway, child, he would just lie about the dumbest things. You know how people be like, well, I cheated because they wasn't there for me. And I cheated because she listened and blah, 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 blah. No, you cheated because you wanted to. That's why. And you just say these things to justify your actions. That's what I was doing. When he said that I can't come to his house because his living room was leaking because of the drizzle, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and try cheating. How I'm gonna know. I'm just remind you, at this time, I had decided I was gonna try cheating. You know, I hadn't cheated ever. And I was like, well, let me try it. How do I know if I like it or don't like it if I don't try it? You know, like when your mama tried to make you eat peas. He's like, well, I don't know. How would you know if you never tried? And I started cheating with this dude that was the same height as me, child. This well, at least we can see eye to eye, baby. We was always on the same page because the page was same height. But anyway, I started cheating with this man, and I was honest to the man that I was cheating on my side piece. I told him I had a boyfriend, and he wanted to have morals like halfway through. I'm like, we already cheating, but I never did that. But we was kissing and holding hands and going on dates. But I never, not with him. When I never lied about cheating. I never did. I never said that I wasn't cheating. I never said that you was the only guy I was talking to. I never did that because I did not believe in lying. I just didn't offer up the information. But when I really did cross the line, when I crossed the line and I did with the act of cheating that I had you sliding down the wall and Keisha Cole crying, Viola Davis snot nose running down, all of that, you never trusting the person ever again. When I did that, not only was he a DJ, he also was a breakdancer. And what I'm about to say is so stupid, but it's so true. I don't know what possessed him to do this, but he started breakdancing in the middle of my mama's living room on carpet. He had broke danced so hard that he burned a hole. He gave my mama's carpet burn. He had burnt a hole in my mama's carpet from all the breakdancing he was doing so hard. He was breakdancing so hard that he made a crop circle in the middle of my mama's living room. So I had to cheat. And see, here's the thing. He was texting me while I was cheating. He was always texting me, and I was always texting back. And he would ask me, what you doing? And I would go, cheating. And he wouldn't believe me because I'm funny. So he thought I was playing. But I was so serious. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, I don't have a guilty conscience because I'm telling you what I'm doing. You just don't believe me. He'd be like, who's the guy? And I would be like, oh, you don't know him because you didn't. Like, I was so truthful, but he just wouldn't believe me. And then this is when I stopped. I stopped because it had gone too far. I started lying to him about my whereabouts and stuff. We had a date and I canceled because I wanted to see my little short boob. Because remember, I can always see where he coming from. my short boo didn't even know I cheated on him with another person who also was short. Do I have a type? I think I ended up having a hickey on my neck. And I had a show that evening. I went to the show, and why did my boyfriend pop up? Oh my God, I was shooketh. I was shooketh. And then my boyfriend kept trying to hug me. I was like, oh no, I'm sick. It's not funny. It's not funny. I was just so scared. I was so shook that he was going to catch me. He was going to find out. And I didn't know what he was going to do because he was a nerd. And he had swords and nunchucks. And I'm not talking about like the samurai swords, the little pointy ones, those ones. I was like, oh my God. And we live in Cleveland. And Cleveland guys are crazy, you know? So I'm like, oh my God, he gonna slice me up. I can't get, oh my God, he gonna Naruto me to death. Oh my God, no, he's gonna nunchuck me to death. And I was like, bro, I was so shook. And I was like, I don't like this feeling. I'm never gonna do this again. And I never cheated again. I did break up with him though. I don't remember why. And he didn't know that I was cheating at all, because I was good at it. And he still doesn't know, unless he's watching this video right now. And if I dated you in 2016 and you are a DJ and a breakdancer, you know who you are. I did cheat, and I'm sorry. I've learned from that. Hope you're doing good. Bye. Whew, child, I'm glad I got that off my chest. I know I'm getting to heaven now.